October 8th, social media erupted. Industry insiders revealed shocking secrets, claiming that the murderer of Yu Menglong was about to be investigated. The crisis management team reportedly spent at least 100 million yuan in just 10 days. Even more mysteriously, when a British medium named T. William claimed that the soul of Yu Menglong had appeared to him and revealed the truth, the dark curtain behind the case seemed to have been torn open. Could there be powerful forces trying to hide something even more terrifying than death itself? Let's uncover the story in today's video. On October 8, a user on platform X posted information from a film and television investor. He said that public voices had already reached higher authorities, and the incident had drawn official attention. However, he added that it would be difficult to make the event public. He mentioned an upcoming police report related to Yu Menglong's death, but said it was mainly written to appease someone. It was unclear whether that referred to the murderer behind the scenes or even Xi Jinping himself. The insider warned that officials feared alerting the enemy and therefore urged everyone to keep speaking out because the other side is terrified of public opinion. A few days earlier, one of his friends attended a private social circle where several well-known artists, rumored to have been poisoned, were present. They claimed that Mango TV was somehow involved in this affair, but could not reveal details. They emphasized that this was not a small matter, and that many agents and investors were implicated. Some people had already been taken away for investigation, while a few had gone missing. The insider continued revealing more explosive information. A few days earlier, he said they had consulted a feng shui master from the entertainment industry, who confirmed that higher authorities were also aware of the case, but could not intervene directly. He added that new developments would emerge next month, and that everything would gradually change. As for those who had harmed Yu Menglong, whether or not their names were exposed, their futures were already ruined. They would lose their assets, first suffer major losses, and even the masterminds behind the scenes would face investigation, though not necessarily exposed through the case itself. The insider offered strategic advice to the public. He revealed that Yu Menglong's former studio Haisinash had registered multiple companies. Using this information to file official reports could attract government attention. He encouraged people to keep spreading information online, saying, "Make them spend money. They hate spending money." Because of social media crises, public relations costs are sky high. If we keep the pressure on for 1 or 2 months, they'll keep burning cash. Their internal alliances will fall apart. 10 days burning 100 million yuan is already considered cheap. Eventually, their laundering funds will dry up and the mastermind will go insane. Finally, the investor stressed that an upcoming drama would face an even fiercer public backlash. Not because of bad acting or directing, but because the screenwriter, Fang Li, was one of the suspects involved in the Yu Menglong case. Meanwhile, across several major cities in mainland China, netizens began renting large LED billboards out of their own pockets to publicly show support for Yu Menglong. Due to strict CCP censorship, the screens could only display short texts such as, "I miss Yu Menglong," without any sound. Some users hinted that a group of people doing one thing together meant united effort will bring victory. Next, the narrator shared information from a British medium named T. William, who runs a YouTube channel. On September 23rd, he said during his live stream, "I was just relaxing today, taking it easy, but I kept feeling a soul trying to reach me. I didn't know who it was at first. Eventually, I realized it was the soul of a Chinese actor named Yu Menglong." This was incredibly eerie. A man who had never met Yu Menglong, didn't even watch Chinese dramas, preferring Korean ones, suddenly found himself communicating with Yu's spirit. He insisted that it wasn't staged and told viewers, "You can believe it or just take it as a story." But he told me everything, the whole truth. William summarized what he heard. In a conversation with a Shanghai-ranking female executive, Yu Menglong refused to attend any more dinner parties. He even said that he wanted to leave the entertainment industry and to be with the one he truly loved, but they didn't allow him to. According to Auntie William, about 6 people were involved in the case. He said that Yu Menglong had been sexually assaulted multiple times. In many Asian cultures, people tend to believe that women are the weaker gender, easily controlled and powerless. But Yu told him it wasn't like that. He said some of these women were actually predators, even a human trafficker's home preying on others unnoticed. No one ever imagines, he said, that a woman could be a rapist or a predator, but some of them do it for money. He also mentioned will see it, saying that something he had left behind in his inheritance was being fought over. A corrupt police officer was behind his death, Yu claimed. Therefore, his girlfriend or wife needed to hire a private investigator before those people targeted her too. His death, he said, was meant to serve as a warning to anyone who ever dreamed of leaving the entertainment world. He couldn't survive because of the truth he believed in. Those monsters, he said, stole the truth from me. I don't care about money. Take it all. Just leave me alone. I want peace. I want to escape. Yu Menglong said he had died at the hands of demons, monsters, and was even unforced to sleep with them. He described being raped by these demons in disguise, who walked among people unseen. He described a short woman with a heavy hand, who once hit him so hard that his eye swelled. He called her a wolf in sheep's clothing. Most fans had no idea what he had gone through, but a few of his closest followers, those who paid attention, understood his hints. He said to them, "You know what happened to me, but you did nothing. Why didn't you give the evidence to the good police?" According to T. William, some of those so-called fans were actually on the dark side. Yu Menglong said that the people who hurt him would be haunted by supernatural retribution. Some would go insane, some would be imprisoned, and others might die or suffer the same fate they inflicted on him. He promised that he would receive justice, both spiritual and material. He mentioned that an elderly actress, a very close friend of his, still hadn't accepted his death. He said he was always around her, surrounding her in spirit, watching her cry in her sleep because of what had happened. They had worked together before, he said. That woman, had a tomboyish personality, yet carried a graceful, feminine beauty and a radiant smile. Many fans believed they were destined for each other. He said she was a very famous actress, and that none of what happened was her fault. She's grieving in silence, he said. Who could this actress be? Yu Menglong revealed that many celebrities like him were living under similar threats. Fame, he said, was not what people thought it was. They sell celebrities. According to him, these evildoers would lock people in basements or even iron cages, forcing them to submit. There were slave contracts, extortion, and secret underground clubs with surveillance cameras, where victims were forced to perform horrific acts. Some celebrities were gay, but could not publicly acknowledge their partners. Yu said he himself was thrown out of a window after being assaulted. Those who dared to speak the truth, he said, were isolated and silenced. He had hinted about his suffering in live streams, fan meetings, and even variety shows, but no one seemed to notice. He described how during filming or show participation, he would be dragged into a car and taken to a hotel or building, where someone would order him to shut up and not make a scene. At around 19 or 20 years old, he was humiliated by someone. He never revealed the name, saying he didn't want to put Ty William in danger. He also said he wasn't the only victim. There were both men and women, especially feminine-looking men, who were targeted. Now, he said, they target anyone, even children, even transgender people. He claimed it was all part of a cult that worshipped demons, involving sorcerers, and magicians around the world. They move like ghosts, he said. They use rituals and magic to cover up the truth, but the secret behind their operations will be revealed. Yu Menglong said he had been sacrificed as an offering. Those monsters had planned to kill him long before. Now, he often appeared in their dreams to hold them accountable. He believed that justice would come. Yu Menglong also said that some people wanted to steal your essence, to make you dark. When they saw that you were still a good person, it drove them mad. But he insisted that the truth would be revealed. Especially in October, when many celebrities around the world, not only in China, but also Korea and Thailand, would die mysteriously. He mentioned life insurance contracts, saying that after his death, his merchandise, dramas, and music suddenly skyrocketed in sales. He claimed that when Chinese police and special forces would soon raid secret warehouses, villas, clubs, and underground rooms, arresting actors and politicians. He also said that a powerful Chinese family, comparable to the Ho Hanmao Samsung dynasty in Korea, would collapse. He revealed that the entertainment industry was intertwined with the Chinese, Korean, and Japanese mafias. There was even a video from a cafe showing him looking abnormal. Bruises visible, wearing a black hoodie and a mask. He said, "Pay attention to the date, collect evidence from my final days." He was crying for help, but no one noticed. Finally, Ty William said, "I think other mediums will communicate with his soul after me." He reached out to me because he knew my words could help his case. I hesitated, afraid of danger, but I still decided to speak. The messages T. William Hassananwiz received matched many clues that netizens had discovered. That's why people believed he wasn't lying. His YouTube channel had just over 3,000 subscribers, but more than 1,000 videos, and he never cared about traffic. He only wanted to share what he knew. Since Yu Menglong's case, he had only posted one video, the one on September 23rd. Though it's uncertain whether everything he said was true, his testimony still holds a significant reference value for investigating the case. So, who was the actress he mentioned, the one closest to him? I guess it was Yang Mi. After Yu Menglong's death, China's top actress, Yang Mi, who had co-starred with him in Eternal Love, 3 Lives, 3 Worlds, 10 Miles of Peach Blossoms, posted a short tribute on Weibo. "Rest in peace, my 4th brother. May you find serenity in another world." Behind those brief words hid a long, painful story of failed rescue attempts and regret, one that no one knew about. Yang Mi was one of Yu Menglong's closest friends in the industry. They met during the filming of 3 Lives, 3 Worlds, and she affectionately called him 4th brother. Later, when Yu joined the variety show Shine Super Brothers, Yang Mi personally visited the set, bringing a special cheering banner just for him, not for anyone else. She even hugged him tightly, drawing jealous looks from the other guests, including Ming Dao. At that time, Yu Menglong said to her, "I feel like crying, it's been so hard." In later interviews, Yang Mi heartbreakingly revealed, "When Yu Menglong found out I came to visit, he sent me a crying emoji. He was so pitiful. What did he mean by, 'It's been so hard'?" No one understood better than Yang Mi herself. As one of the founders of Jaxing Media, Jaywalk Studio, Yang Mi's own company, she had long wanted to bring Yu Menglong under her wing. She publicly declared that artists in her company would not be forced to drink, attend dinners, or engage in unspoken rules. She wanted to create a safe haven for this kind and gentle 4th brother. But in the end, she failed. Hona, according to mainland bloggers, after Eternal Love became a huge hit in 2017. Yang Mi's studio reached out to recruit him, offering a contract allegedly twice as high as what his management company, Tianyu Media, was paying. But Tianyu retaliated overnight. They immediately issued a renewal contract, and filled Yu Menglong's schedule until 2023, effectively trapping him. Reports said that in 2017, Yang Mi even visited Jianyu headquarters with the entire Eternal Love production team. She offered to raise his profit-sharing ratio from 30% to 50% and promised him 2 leading roles in top-tier dramas every year. Yet, Jianyu refused to let him go, because they held his fatal weakness, Heiwahais, in their hands, a harsh contract signed in 2013 with a priority renewal clause. That clause was vicious. It stated that even if the contract expired, as long as Ya Qianyu's renewal offer wasn't less than 80% of the market rate, Yu Menglong would be legally bound to renew unconditionally. In other words, he was chained for life inside Han Qianyu's enormous profit machine. Yang Mi's team had cleared his schedule and rewritten scripts 8 times, waiting for him. But all they could do was wait in vain. Being bound so tightly, Yu Menglong had no freedom. He was forced to obey, to sacrifice, and to endure. In 2018, while filming The Love Lasts Two Minds, he accidentally fractured his ribs. Yet Jianyu Media refused to even to buy a trending topic and for him on Weibo. Fans were furious. Some even cried, accusing Jianyu of destroying his career. Later, in 2020, he posted a chilling message on Weibo. "Please, stop following me, I'm really scared." At the time, fans thought it was part of the movie promotion, but now, looking back, it was clearly a desperate cry for help from someone being stalked and monitored. It was as if he already foresaw his tragic ending. In a now-deleted post on Xiaohongshu, Yu Menglong was seen standing in Beijing's 798 Art District, wearing a t-shirt printed with an English sentence. "Roll down your window and feel how, let's run away. The wind shift change." When translated, it means, roll down the window, feel it, let's run away. The wind has changed. This photo was later removed, most likely because that English line unintentionally exposed his desire to escape and hinted that he had long been aware of the demon's plan against him. Sadly, things didn't turn out as he had hoped. What do you think about these latest revelations? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you, and goodbye.